history. It's the...
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum, because they pitched a shutout last week, and I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level, and they're playing their best football at the right time of year.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Tua now on 1st down.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move on the last spot, I don't know if it's working if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He is going to find Hill here.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now a give, right side. It's Bates, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for 2nd most all-time.
And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
After to review the
So
play.
they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 55 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Griffin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Hill on the return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Patriots have it.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling right, the right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well because so many things coming at you, you got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there.
He's got it to the 43 here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Griffin. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Wide open receiver complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there. And now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Mitchell again.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Elijah Mitchell, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bates. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Looking to pass. Tua. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. Now this offense and Elijah Mitchell coming back onto the field now. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warming up in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 55 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Tua going to throw. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Up the middle they go. It's Bates. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here. As that will take us. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
On 2nd and 10, Griffin. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Griffin. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. First down, here's Mitchell. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Right back to him on first down. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. There's Griffin to throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. They'll try the left side. And he loses the football the second time. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman, and they're going to move it down to inside the 25. second down. Here's Mitchell.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah, the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Mitchell.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Once more with Mitchell.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. Complete to Austin here over the middle.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And going deep for Hill.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
Tua once again here on second and 10.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Out route to Hill, complete.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
From the 5, second and 4. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard.
Now Tua.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 176, moving him past Emmitt Smith and into second place all time.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast or...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Now, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, another run for Dillon.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On third down, Bates. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now it's Griffin.
Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Griffin. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, One guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On second down now, it's Bates. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From midfield, here's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And this one is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
He finds his man complete. It's Ellis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Tua.
Across the formation, he hits Austin.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 16. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Bates. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Tua sets up to pass it. He finds his man complete. It's Bates.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination.
Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This one fielded at the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bates. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd. Back now in Foxborough. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 7. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
New England's offense set to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. From the shotgun, Griffin. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Weaver. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ellis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the 4th. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down.
Throwing again, Griffin.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Here's second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a toss right side to Mitchell.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Griffin. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Griffin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Adam Troutman there to make the grab. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So the Dolphins... We give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now on second and 16.
Tua.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Dillon now on first and 10.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ellis. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left. Out defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
A run here on first down with Reynolds.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On second down, it's Reynolds.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
They'll go again with Reynolds.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around him.
Okay, ready?
Give to Reynolds.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
They'll hand off to Reynolds.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
So the Patriots now down by 10. And time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down.
Now Griffin.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Griffin.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
10 seconds to go. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.